Greetings to you all. Welcome to class 9, unit 2, prose. I can't climb trees anymore. Book back exercise part 2. Dear children, already we have discussed question answers and all other things. Now we are moving on to speaking section, page 34. F section, okay? You are visiting the primary school where you studied classes 1 to 4th. After 6 years, you get a chance to go to your standard 2 classroom and you're permitted to sit at the same place where you used to sit. Now, abdiye flashback, okay? Now the questions are, what would you remember? So, second standard படிச்ச அதே ஸ்கூல், அதே கிளாஸ் ரூம், அதே பெஞ்சில் உட்காந்துருக்கிறீங்க. என்ன ஞாபகம் வரும், ஓகே? ஞாபகம் வருதே மாதிரி. Second question is, describe your feelings at that time. என்னென்ன ஞாபகம் வரும், என்னென்ன feelings. Third one, who do you miss very badly? Your friends or teachers. Fourth one, share your thoughts with the class. Shall we do? Okay, you can write on your own, children. That will be better. Fine. When I entered my classroom, I had nostalgia of my childhood. I remembered most of my classmates and the fun we had when the teacher was away. We would be running in between the tables and play with friends. I still remember the drawing class. We sat in a group on the floor and did the drawing. I remember my class teacher who would tell a lot of stories to us. Now I miss all my friends who left the school for their own reasons. Even many of my teachers are not there now. I miss all my teachers. I feel that childhood is the most memorable of all stages. Fine, children? Okay, moving on to writing section. G section. On seeing these pictures, you would have gone down your memory lane. Write a paragraph in about 50 words describing your favorite sports when you were young. So you can see beautiful sports, right? அழகான பழைய காலத்து குட்டி குழந்தைங்கள இருக்கும்போது விளையாடின கிராமப்புற கேம்ஸ், ஓகே, வில்லேஜ் கேம்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆல். ஸோ இதெல்லாம் we might have enjoyed. So related to that, we are going to write a paragraph. Shall we write? When I was young, I was playing many sports, as most of you must have done. Out of those sports, my favorite sport was Gilli Danda. On holidays, my friends would gather in a ground close to our houses and play the sport. What we needed were 2 sticks, one long enough to hold it in the hand and the other one short with both sides sharpened. We made all those things ourselves. And one would be hitting the short stick with the long stick, and all others would be standing around to stop the short stick. It is almost like cricket, but it does not have a bowler. Instead of ball, we use the short stick. We enjoyed the sports. Okay, fine, children. இது வரைக்கும் விளையாடலனாக்கா விளையாடுங்க. இட் will be very nice. Okay, one long stick, one short stick. ஷார்ப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. டக் டக்குன்னு அடிக்கும்போது ஓடும். நெக்ஸ்ட் டயர் ஓட்டுறது, தென் பம்பரம், பட்டம் அண்ட் ஆல் த திங்ஸ். நோ, செம்மையாக இருக்குது. ஓகே, டோன்ட் மிஸ் டு டூ இட். இது வரைக்கும் பண்ணலனா கூட அட்லீஸ்ட் ஃபார் த சேக் யூ கேன் டூ இட். மூவிங் ஆன் டு H section. Based on the story and your own ideas, write your answers in about 80 to 100 words each. First one, imagine yourself as a writer. Narrate the story of your visit to your ancestral house. So imagine you have visited your ancestral house. And how are you going to express it? I can't climb trees anymore was written by Ruskin Bond. In this lesson, he describes how the narrator visits the house where he lived 25 years ago. He visited the house mainly to get back his youth. In the same way, I too visited my ancestral house where I spent my childhood days with my parents and grandparents. When I visited, I had my nostalgia of my youth. I remembered the wonderful time I had running around the trees and plucking fruits from different fruit trees. I met the family who lived there then. They were kind enough to let me go inside the house and sit in my old room. The house did not change much, except in addition of a big veranda. I spent an hour there and returned with pleasant memories. Okay. Second question, children. The man who came to the house gave the cross as a gift to the girl. Why did he do this? What do you think would have happened if he had taken back the cross with him? So the man came to give the cross to the girl, right? And why did he do this? ஏன் அப்படி பண்ணாங்க? Why he didn't take it? சரியா பார்க்கலாமா? I Can't Climb Trees Anymore was written by Ruskin Bond. In this lesson, he describes how the narrator visits the house where he had lived 25 years ago. He visited the house mainly to get back his youth. He met a little girl who was living there then. He told her that he had kept some old coins and an iron cross in the hollow of the jackfruit tree. The girl climbed the tree and got them. She was happy to bring the cross back. The narrator asked her to keep it with her. He did this because she would be happy to keep it with her at that age. He, as a grown-up man, might not be interested in keeping it with him. He might have left it somewhere unattended. If he had taken the cross with him, the attachment of the cross to that house would have been lost. அது வந்தது யூத்துக்காக வந்தாங்க. cross எடுத்தாச்சு. He should have taken back. No, எடுத்துகிட்டு போயிருக்கணும் இல்லையா? அப்புறம் வந்துட்டு அந்த cross அந்த பொண்ணுக்கிட்டே ரிட்டர்ன் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஏன்னு கேட்டாக்கா அந்த cross எடுத்துகிட்டு போனாக்கா திரும்ப இந்த மெமரிஸ் எல்லாம் வர்றதில்ல. அண்ட் so many இன்னர் ஃபீலிங்ஸாக இருக்குது, அதனால சொல்ல முடியல. ஓகே ஃபைன் சில்ட்ரன். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன், I section. Write a letter to your friend describing your ancestral house. இது நீங்களே உங்களோட பூர்வீக வீடு இல்லை தாத்தா பாட்டி வீடை பற்றி you can write. Okay, simply you'll write one. MG Road, Salem, 20 August 2021. Dear Ram, I'm happy to write this letter to you. I told you 2 days ago that I would visit my ancestral house with my parents. I was really lucky to have visited the house. I was born in that house, but I could not live there for long. Because of my father's workplace, we had to leave the place and settle down in the city. After 15 years, we visited the house. My old grandparents are living there. The house is quite big and it is situated in the middle of a big garden of trees and flowering plants. The shadows of the trees are very pleasant. The house has a courtyard inside. It is a nice place for children to play. During the rain, we get the rainwater in the courtyard. At the backyard, we have many fruit trees. Many flowering plants are in front of the house. Next time, when I go to that place, I will take you. Okay? Yours lovingly, Sam. Moving on to grammar section. Degrees of comparison. Comparison can be made using the 3 forms of an adjective. Adjective is a word that describes or qualifies a noun. Adjective என்ன? ஒரு நவுனை குவாலிஃபை பண்ணுறது. நவுன்னா என்ன? நேம் பிளேஸ் திங். ஸோ நேம் பிளேஸ் திங் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா மீனிங் கொடுக்கறது adjective. It gives more information about a noun. For example, the tiger is a strong animal. இப்போ அனிமல்ங்கிறது ஒரு நவுன். ஸோ நவுனுக்கு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா மீனிங் கொடுக்கறது ஸ்ட்ராங் அனிமல். ஓகே, there are 3 degrees of comparison: positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. ஓகே, பாசிட்டிவ் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், குமார் இஸ் அ கைண்ட் மேன். அப்போ தனியாக இண்டிவிஜுவல் சொல்லும்போது குமார் இஸ் அ கைண்ட் மேன். இப்போ கம்பேரிட்டிவ் சொல்லும்போது சுனாமி இஸ் மோர் டிஸ்ட்ராக்டிவ் தேன் சைக்ளோன். ஸோ இப்போ சுனாமியும் சைக்ளோனும் கம்பேர் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ மோர் டிஸ்ட்ராக்டிவ். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் சூப்பர்லேட்டிவ். மவுண்ட் எவரெஸ்ட் இஸ் த ஹையஸ்ட் பீக் இன் த வேர்ல்ட். ஸோ எல்லாத்துலேயும் முதன்மையான ஹையஸ்ட்னு சொல்கிறதுக்கு தான் சூப்பர்லேட்டிவ். ரீட் த ஃபாலோயிங் எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ். Positive, comparative, superlative. No other girl in the class is as tall as Ramya. So, இது வந்து positive. கம்பேர் பண்ணும்போது ரம்யா இஸ் டாலர் தேன் எனி அதர் கேர்ள் இன் தி கிளாஸ். ஸோ ரம்யாவையும் எனி அதர் கேர்ள் கூட கம்பேர் பண்ணுறோம். ரம்யா இஸ் த டாலஸ்ட் கேர்ள் இன் த கிளாஸ். இந்த இஎஸ்டி வருதுனாக்கா சூப்பர்லேட்டிவ். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன், வெரி ஃபியூ கேர்ள்ஸ் இன் த கிளாஸ் ஆர் ஆஸ் டால் ஆஸ் ரம்யா. Comparative, Ramya is taller than most other girls in the class. Superlative, Ramya is one of the tallest girls in the class. Fine children? Okay. The positive degree is used to express or describe a quality. The positive degree of an adjective states the characteristics of the noun. Example, it is a tall building. Mango is sweet to taste. Then the comparative degree is used when two things or two sets of things are compared. So two things compare பண்ணும்போது comparative. For example, the building is taller than any other building. Mango is sweeter than pineapple. Okay, அதாவது மேங்கோவும் பைனாப்பிள் கம்பேர் பண்ணி எது ஸ்வீட்னு சொல்கிறோம். See the superlative degree? The superlative degree is used when more than two things are compared. டூக்கு மேலே இருக்கிறத கம்பேர் பண்ணி ஒன்று பெஸ்ட்டுன்னு சொல்கிறது or worst, whatever it may be. For example, this is the tallest building. Mango is the sweetest fruit. Okay, fine. Examples, Prabhu is young. இது positive degree. Prabhu is younger than Amrita. That is comparative degree. Prabhu is the youngest of all. This is superlative degree. Okay children? Alright. Moving on to A section. Work with a partner and fill in the blanks with information about your locality. You may add more information if necessary. When you finish filling the table, write a short paragraph comparing the two places. So you have locality, your place and your partner's place. Okay. In locality, see, proximity to the railway station. So அது வந்து from your place means imagine this is Salem, your partner's place is Dindigul. So Salem வந்து 12 kilometer இருக்குது ஆனால் திண்டுக்கல் வந்து 5 kilometers. Proximity to the airport இது 20 kilometers, அது 35 kilometer. Number of shopping centers, Salemல 8 and Dindigul 5. Number of temples, in Salem 28 and Dindigul 25. Important heritage centers, in Salem 32 and Dindigul 12. Sea, lakes, rivers or ponds, in Salem 12, Dindigul 5. Traffic, here it is very heavy, whereas Dindigul moderate. Number of higher secondary schools, here 12 in Salem and Dindigul 7. This is an example only, okay? இதுதான் எழுதணும்னு கிடையாது. Okay, now let us write a paragraph. My native place is Salem and my friend lives in Dindigul. His place is closer than my place in railway station. So it is easy for him to reach railway station. But to reach airport, it is easier for me because it is closer to my place compared to his place. Number of malls are more in my place. Salem is known for temples. So the number of temples are also more in his place. Ponds are also more in Salem compared to Dindigul. The traffic is heavier in Salem than Dindigul. Salem has 12 higher secondary schools and Dindigul has only 7. So in this category also Salem is better place than Dindigul. Fine children? Okay. So moving on to B section. Give your opinion and compare the items in each picture using ER, more or less or an irregular form. Use the words. You may form your sentences in more than one way. Okay. For example, இங்கே food இருக்குது, அது healthy, wholesome, calorific. அப்புறமா வெஹிக்கிளுக்கு வந்து eco-friendly, economical, saferலாம் இருக்குது. Shall we write? Okay, fine. First we'll write food, healthy, wholesome and calorific. Vegetables are healthier than meat. Meat is not as healthy as vegetables. Vegetables is more wholesome than meat. Meat is not so wholesome as vegetable. Vegetable has more calorific value than meat. Meat doesn't have as much calorific value as vegetable. Okay, next one is regarding our vehicles and all, okay, eco-friendly, economical and safer. Riding bicycle is more eco-friendly than riding by motorbike. Riding motorbike is not so eco-friendly as riding bicycle. Bicycle is more economical than two-wheeler. Two-wheeler is not so economical as bicycle. Riding bicycle is safer than riding motorbike. Riding motorbike is not so safe as riding bicycle. They are comparing two things. Okay, that's all. Next one you can see regarding our gadgets and all, educational, interesting, trendy. Cell phones can be used in educational purpose more than tape recorder. Tape recorder cannot be used so much as cell phone for educational purpose. Use of cell phone is more interesting than tape recorder. Use of tape recorder is not so interesting as that of cell phone. Cell phone is trendier than tape recorder. Tape recorder is not so trendy as cell phone. Fine, children? Okay, moving on to the next one, transport. Bus and train we are going to compare in the means of safe, comfortable and quick. Train is safer than bus. Bus is not so safe as train. Train is more comfortable than bus. Bus is not so comfortable as train. Train is quicker than bus. Bus is not so quick as train. Fine, children? Okay, next moving on to the seating. Your chair, sofa and all. Cozy, costly and sturdy. A sofa is cozier than a chair. A chair is not so cozy as a sofa. A sofa is costlier than a chair. A chair is not so costly as a sofa. A chair is sturdier than a sofa. A sofa is not so sturdy as a chair. Fine, children? So I hope you understood. Now, children, we are moving on to section C. Look at the bar graph. Write 5 sentences using the appropriate degrees of comparison. Fine, you can see the bar graph over here. Paragliding, rafting, rock climbing, bungee jumping.
Light shade is 2001 census and dark shade is 2017 census.
Adventure sports in India. In 2001 census, the paragliding was more popular than 2017. The most popular sports in India in 2017 was bungee jumping. Surfing was popular as paragliding in 2017. Rock climbing's popularity in 2017 was as same as paragliding in 2001. Rafting was 10% higher in popularity than surfing in 2017. Fine, children? Now moving on to D section. Listen to the conversation between Lena and her mother and list down a few new words. Using a dictionary, find out the meaning of those words. Now shall we listen? Children, the spirit of adventure. Lena has a great fascination for adventure. During her winter holidays, she wishes to explore an adventure sport. Listen to the conversation between Lena and her mother and complete the dictionary activity. Mother: Lena, what are your plans for winter vacation? I thought we could go to a heritage site in India. Now Lena says, no mom, this time I wish to take up an adventure sport which I have been planning for long. But I am not sure whether we have good option for adventure sports in India. Now mother says, why not? India is a versatile and multifaceted country and every part of it offers some new adventure to see, some new places to visit, ranging from the wonderful treks on the powerful and the bold mountain ranges of Himalayas, skydiving, adventures in the west, hill stations of the south, proclaiming beauty of karst caves, to the desert trips in Thar. All the varieties are found in one nation. Lena: that's great to know that with the brooding modern nation, you can savor all the adventures either in the midst of towns or surrounded with the nature's bounty. Now mother says, but we must carefully choose the organization that offer such programs. We should go for ones that are registered with adventure Tour Operation Association of India and Ministry of Tourism. Lena, okay mom, let's see if any of those places have bungee jumping. I've been dreaming of doing this daredevil jump for the past 2 years. Mother, if you're really ready for bungee jumping, I suggest we go to Rishikesh. Apart from leaping off a cliff, you can do whitewater rafting too. What do you say? Let's talk to your father and ask him to do some enquiries. Lena, hey, I'm so excited. I can't wait for dad to come back from office. Fine children, it's a beautiful conversation. எங்கெல்லாம் போகலாம் அட்வென்ச்சருக்காக குட் நல்லா இருக்கு இல்லையா? சரி, இதில் நியூ வேர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் மீனிங்ஸ் வி ஹவ் டு see. First one is already given. Versatile. It means able to adapt to different activities. Next one, heritage sites. A place where traditional beliefs, values, customs, social history of country have been preserved. Multi-factor. It means having many different aspects. Proclaiming. It means announcing officially. Brooding. It means keep thinking about something that you are worried or upset about. Savor. It means fully enjoy the taste of smell of something. Bounty. It means natural wealth provided in large amount. Fine children? Alright, moving on to E section. Just a minute. The class will be divided into groups of 5. Each one of you will get a topic to speak on, which will be related to the theme of the unit. The preparation time of 1 minute will be given. Then you are to speak for 1 minute continuously. The teacher will ring the bell to signal the end of a minute. Next person in the team will take over. The challenges of the 1 minute speech are to speak without, other 1 minute speak. என்னெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது? No hesitation, no stuttering and stammering. அங்கே திக்கிறது, திணறது, பயம், no, வெக்கப்படுறது, நத்திங் இருக்கக்கூடாது. அந்த மாதிரி எந்த ஒரு பயம் தயக்கம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. என்னால் முடியாது, எனக்கு தெரியாது, எனக்கு வராது, நோ. ஓகே, பி போல்ட், பி வெரி கரேஜியஸ், பி கான்ஃபிடென்ட். Pauses, gesticulations and repetitions. பாசஸ்னாக்கா அங்கங்கே நிறுத்துறது, தேவையான இடத்துல நிறுத்தணும். அதுக்கு சும்மா அதெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. ஜெஸ்டிகுலேஷன், நம்மளோட ஜெஸ்டர் எக்ஸ்ப்ரெஷன் இருக்கக்கூடாது. ரெப்படிஷன், திரும்ப திரும்ப அதே வார்த்தை சொல்லி அதுவும் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஒன் மோர் திங் இஸ் டீவியேட்டிங் ஃப்ரம் த டாபிக். டாப்பிக்கை விட்டு வெளியிலையும் போகக்கூடாது. ஒன்று பண்ணலாமா? ஜஸ்ட் மினிட் ஜாம் ஆக்டிவிட்டி. ஸோ ஃபார் ஜஸ்ட் மினிட் ஆக்டிவிட்டி, சம் டாபிக்ஸ் ஐல் டெல், யூ கேன் சூஸ் யுவர் ஓன் திங். ஓகே, ஹெல்த் இஸ் வெல்த், செல்ஃபோன், computer games, rain, nature, pet animal, travel, my family, Independence Day, food, God, terrorism, IPL cricket, Olympics, books, population, government job, interview, movies, friends, my school, my country, friendship, Teachers Day, Independence Day, Children's Day, Pongal celebration, Deepavali, Christmas, forest and its uses. இந்த மாதிரி எந்த ஒரு டாபிக் வேணாலும் எடுத்துக்கலாம். எடுத்துகிட்டு ஒரு 1 minute பேசுகிற மாதிரி வச்சுக்கணும். இப்போ now we will do 1 or 2. It will get some idea. You will get some idea. Okay? Fine children. Respected principal sir, learned teachers and my dear friends. Today I am very glad to stand before you all and speak a few words on the given topic. We are all proud citizens of India. 26th of January is celebrated as Republic Day in India every year. On this day in 1950, India became a democratic republic. Celebrations are held every year on this day throughout the country. On 26th January 1950, the Constitution came into force. We commemorate this day to recall and show respect to the day on which the foundation was officially laid in our country. This means that the people of our country rule themselves and all are equal and free. The government is ruled by elected representatives by the people of our country and hence the supreme power is held by the people of India. Sorry, one more topic we'll do, my favorite game. So as usual you can tell, respected principal, learned teachers, and my dear friends. So today I'm going to stand before you and speak on the topic dash dash. Okay, cricket. Cricket was my favorite game. When I was young, I used to play it every evening in my school ground. My father presented me a cricket bat on my 6th birthday. I am still having till today. Earlier, I used to play with tennis ball. Later, I geared up to cock and stitch balls. With the help of my father, I joined a cricket academy and represented for Tamil Nadu under 14 cricket team. At present, I am the part of Tamil Nadu Ranji Trophy cricket team. My aim is to represent for our country and win World Cup. Fine children, so I hope you understood. Do not miss to watch previous videos, book back exercise, explanation with a lot of images. Thank you.